Okay guys, I tried to record a video in my kitchen without like having the reflection of the camera facing me and the video looks like this. I'm talking like this and you can't see like my chin and my mouth. So I've turned it around. I'm recording a new video or a new intro, and basically I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to be rearranging some art and I'm going to be doing so with feng shui principles in mind, and I will do the video for moving the art and then I will do a video explaining the feng shui principles. That's a wrap. Okay, I've moved the stove. I'm standing on my tippy toes. I can see that my shot is set up. I weighed my painting, got my nail hook for 30 pounds. You can see it's bigger. We're putting it so that it's perpendicular to the wall, and then we're choo 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 hammering it in. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm undoing the previous design. I'm setting a blank canvas. First thing we want to do when we're redesigning, start with a blank canvas. I'm hanging the art print. I won't talk about that in detail because if you want to learn about that, you can see my video. I can chew gum and hang art at the same time. I've dropped the hammer and lost the nail. Got a new one, hanging it up. I'm centering the art on the hook, and now I'm ready to begin with the vignettes. I'm trying to tie the vignettes to the art on the wall. So I had that up before. I really like that painting, but I might need to move the print over and hang the painting flush to the wall, as I'll discuss later in the video. I love this vase, the way it anchors that big print. I actually like the look of the two small frames with the vase, with the print, but in real life it didn't feel substantial enough. It wasn't heavy enough. So I've brought in this second vase, which is more chunky, but as you can see, it looks disjointed. The shape of the first vase was better to ground that piece of art in the background. And now again, this is even more disjointed. It looks like the pieces aren't talking to each other. So we reset. You can see that this vignette is too small. It doesn't hold the painting. It just looks like it's random stuff floating and it's not talking to the painting. So now I'm just playing around, but really I'm not figuring out how to make this talk to each other, and I probably will end up filming an entirely new video, but I'm just trying to get stuff out here. Okay, so I have this set up. I have this piggy bank, which I have to remember to tape the back so that the money in there doesn't get all crazy. And then I have this little ornamental finial looking pineapple-ish thing. I have this little vase from Jonathan Adler, little fly, and then this apothecary candle. And so that's my composition. And then I'll put cookbooks back in this area here. Whoops, in this area here, there'll be cookbooks. But I'm thinking I did before have a big painting leaning up here behind the dog. And it blocks this, which I like to see open. And so I may end up moving the painting over a little bit and putting the knife and fork heavy painting on the wall flat, because I do have hooks that hold 50 pounds of painting, and I think that the art itself is like, I don't know, 20 pounds or something. So if I have two 50-pound hangers on either side, it should probably hold the glass up, I would imagine. And if not, I guess it wasn't meant to be. However, to do that, I have to move this guy over, so that'll be a different day because my husband's in meetings, as I said, and I don't want to make a racket like I did last time. And then for now, the finishing touches. Oops, I should be looking there, I think. Sorry. Still getting the hang of this video thing. For now, the finishing touches are just to put the cookbooks back. I've edited our bunch of books so that it's just the cookbooks that I know that my husband uses. The other books I'll either put into the bookshelves as just general books near the kitchen in our office, which is literally right on the other side of this little divider here, or I'll release them and give them to Goodwill depending on their content. And I'm trying to put them by books I know that he uses regularly or he mentions a lot. Like, obviously I don't want a book that he uses all the time to be at the bottom of the pile of cookbooks, especially because I'm putting them flat instead of, I'm putting them horizontally instead of vertically. So I think this is pretty close to how he would have stacked them himself. And if he hates this, of course I'll turn it the other way. I'm not the cook in the family, so I don't use any of these books. But if it's okay for him, then they'll stay this way. So for now, this is our new edited composition in the kitchen. It'll look different probably when I put up the other piece of art, but I quite like this. And actually, now that I'm looking at it through the camera, I'm wondering if I shouldn't put the glass fork and knife on the wall and lean this up here. I really liked that being tall. We'll see what I do, but this is where I'm at for now.